Hey Megtoes, this is Vention. Unless I am highly mistaken, I am now retired. Turned in the paperwork yesterday, and unless I messed it up somehow, I'm going to be on vacation for the next 2 months or so because I've got like 100 hours of comp time plus 4 weeks of vacation or something like that, or longer. Quite a bit of vacation, like 200 hours or something. And I'm going to burn through all of that, and then basically I am retired. Effectively, I'm retired right now. So yeah, good times. I'm just wrapping everything up here. I'm going to sell as much of everything I can and get rid of everything else, and then hand this house off to the investor that wants to buy it, and then I will be I'll be a free man. I can go anywhere and do anything. I'm going to help my old man move to his boyhood town, and I might even hang out there with him for a month or two, and then right after he moves, I'm going to have an empty house here. That's the perfect time to do my 21 day fast that I've been wanting to do. Excuse me. And then, man, once I get that out of the way, I think I'm going to be set. I can already feel a difference in the colon tumor. In the past, months ago, I think I could feel a bit of a restriction there, but that restriction is gone. So and plus there was like a dull ache sometimes that I didn't really identify until I knew what it was, and that is also gone. So I'm of the opinion that I'm making good progress. And plus, of course, that liver tumor is. I'm of the opinion that it was there for like 3 years, and it was a lot bigger at one time because it was causing a lot of inflammation and irritation on my back, right where my liver is, and my computer chair. It felt like it was jamming me in the back, and I ended up digging, as I said in a previous video. I dug a big hole in it and looking for whatever it was that was poking me, but I never found anything. And I ended up buying a new computer chair in April of 2017. That's how long ago all this was. But since then, since I went more low carb, and I've been sort of on a low carb journey heading in that direction for a number of years. and basically, I think that moving low carb like that, plus taking that preventative, well, I thought it was a preventative, vitamin B17, 100 milligrams every day. Maybe that helped too, but they combined to allow my body to have enough of an edge to fight down those tumors. And now that I know what's going on, I can help a lot by cutting out all sugar and all grains, and going heavy into vegetables, heavy into just have more of my calories from fat, and not as much protein as usual, and just living a more healthy lifestyle. Plus, I went to a naturopath the other day, and man, did he load me down with like a ton of very good supplements and a lot of good information, things that I've never heard of before. And he also said that a number of things that I was doing were also on his list, but he was saying, dude, your dosages are way too small to do any good. So I went with his plan, which is like quadruple or more than that, sometimes 6 times what I was taking before, and in order to get some good effects. And there's something also that kind of interesting. There's a material that has been invented not too long ago called modified fruit pectin. And basically it's like fruit pectin that you use for canning, but the molecule has been cut in half, right? And then when you take that, the two sides of the fruit pectin molecule go through your system, and they stick onto cancer, and it's they've a number of tests have been done to they would take tumors which are really good at metastasizing and spreading out throughout a system. They took those tumors and stuck them in animals or some kind of animal, and then gave them that modified fruit pectin. And the ones that got the fruit pectin, their tumors shrank and they didn't spread at all. So basically, they were like half the size just with the fruit pectin, and they didn't metastasize anywhere. Whereas you got all the metastases and the growth of the tumor in the control animals. So it's looking very promising. So I'm taking that stuff 3 days, 3 times a day. So yeah, good times. I am now retired, and and basically I'm in pretty good shape with Bitcoins, although OPSEC does not allow me to actually say how much I have, but I did the math, and even if the price never changed, I could be living pretty darn well in between now and age 65. And at age 65, I got 2 pensions are supposed to start paying something, along with Social Security. So basically, and then a Medicare maybe or whatever. And if the system is so broken that I don't get any of those things by then, the result will be that Bitcoins will have been pushed a lot higher in between now and then. So and then on top of that, we are only just starting this recent bull run and this recent bull market. And man, I'm expecting like $50,000, $60,000 Bitcoins next year, and after that maybe a couple 100,000 or more. And when that occurs, brothers, I will be so freaking stinking rich, it'll just be utterly repulsive. And so basically, technically, I don't even have to go to Mexico, but due to complications with medical insurance and the fact that I now have the big cancer label stuck to my forehead, that actually doesn't stand for cancer. Basically, medical insurance might be more of a problem. So even if I am in remission or whatever, because of what I've done, I will, of course, almost certainly have to pay a lot more for medical insurance. And unless Bitcoins go up a good deal more this year, which I expect they will, I will actually have to go to Mexico in order to just have affordable medical. So, and of course, still, as I was saying, Mexico isn't absolutely the place I'm going. It's really hard to tell. I'm going to be deciding over the next couple months. So, guys, good times. Today, my dad has got a shimmy in his steering, and basically I'm of the opinion that it's the left front steer tire. It looks like one of the bands is broken, so we're gonna flip the spare onto that vehicle. Then we need a good road test up a hill, because the shimmying happens going uphill under load, and so that's a good excuse to take off to the pancake house up on the top of the mountain. And I will, of course, be having low carb, which means no pancakes prevention. That's just something I'm going to have to pretty much give up for life. There's prices you have to pay in order to stay alive and stay healthy, and giving up wheat and sugar, that's a price I'm just going to have to pay, and I will pay it fairly gladly. Okay, guys, I'm going to get my car moved around so my dad can nose it into the his vehicle into the garage. Flip that tire around, then it's off to breakfast. And this is the first day of my retirement. Wow, amazing. If unless something goes really wrong, I have finally made it. I am free. Ah, man, what is? Let me tell you, it's awesome. I don't know what it's like yet, but I can't wait to find out. Back to the leg, though, I have pretty serious arthritis in both of my knees, which is one of the reasons I decided to pull the plug on my job. The other is the cancer, you know. But basically, if I just tweak it a little bit, you know, they're pretty delicate, and then you get swelling, you know, when the thing, it's so easily sprained now. And then basically when it swells up, it stretches the ligaments, right? And then when the healing takes place and then the swelling goes down, the ligaments are still loose, and it takes them a couple days to tighten back up again. But in the meantime, I can lift my foot up, you know, and I can feel my knee sucking to a vacuum as the joint sort of expands, and then squishing back down as you put your foot down. Ugh, man. Being 54, guys, I mean, there's pros and cons. One of the pros is you have built up a good deal of cash and good deal of skills, and but the cons are that your body starts falling apart right around age 50. So, but in any case, in a day or two, my ligaments will tighten up, and then I'll be back at full for me ability. So guys, I'm gonna let you go and get my car moved around. Nose my dad's car in here. We'll flip that spare onto the left front, and then we will see if that's the cause of the shimmy, which I think it is. It looks to me like there's a band, one of the steel belted bands is broken, and that's causing it to shimmy when it's under load. And that's just a theory. I'm not a steering guy, I'm an engine guy, but that's my best guess. So now I'm gonna get to try it out. Okay guys, I'm gonna let you go, and don't get married.